What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from the last one. In the last video, we did a 2-week progression guide. It's been about 3 weeks, a little over now. Since I've been hard at work, it's been crazy. I work like 8 to 6:30 every day during the week, so it's just constant grind for that. But it's Saturday, it's on the weekend, so I can kind of sit down, do videos, and play whatever, just chill. But this game has gotten very difficult. I've hit a big wall, guys, a very big wall, and that wall is 1850 in the main story. We go to this, obviously you see it's 394K to 342K. But see, the problem isn't damage or health, right? I Here, let me just show you. Let me just show you, right? The problem is the lovely time limit up here. I can't win within 15 rounds. But if I were to, if it would let me go over, I would kill them, you know? And I've tried different team compositions. I've tried various different things, right? I've tried moving players around and things like that too. And it just doesn't seem to work. But I've gotten the most amount of, success from my burn team, which isn't really true burn yet because I'm missing the OG Superman, but I'm about to get him within the next like week or two. Because I get paid on Friday, next Friday, and I'm gonna try to get the diamond amount to get Superman. Because another thing that's really made me like heavily upset is I went and I spent all my gems, right? All my diamonds, or diamonds, gems, whatever you call them. I went and spent all of those on the weekly recruitment, right? And out of all the legendaries I could have pulled, keep in mind, I pulled Supergirl, right? A few days ago, maybe half a week ago, give or take. It was after I made the last video. Um, but I pulled Supergirl, right? And then I go yesterday and I, go through the weekly manner, use up all 25,000 of my diamonds, and I pull two other Supergirls. Two other Supergirls. Out of all the legendaries that I could have gotten, I pulled two Supergirls back to back. So I'm very upset because Supergirl isn't that great in this game. I think we all know this at this point. I truly don't know where to put her. I might make like a burn frostbite team, but I don't think that would truly work very well. I don't know. I just don't think it would be as strong as a pure burn team, like what I'm trying to build now. So I don't really know, what to do at this point. And I'm trying to get to 1830 past it so I can start with doing the artifact stuff, right? Because you unlock artifacts at 1830 once you beat it. So I'm trying to get there, right? And then I'm fine. I just want to get artifacts and stuff and try to get better gear because I don't have any epic gear at all. I have all elite gear and then, just the regular rare gear, whatever they call it. And it's just not cutting it, guys. It's not cutting it. And especially for this, as you can see, we're at round 11 and Zatanna's still at multiplied by 5 here. And I don't think there was any burn on those. Well, there was okay, there are some burns there. But again, I don't know if we're gonna actually get this or not. I mean, I'm gonna try my best, obviously, but I don't see us actually winning this. I'm gonna be honest. In the time limit. If we do, it's going to be a miracle, and I'm going to do it on camera here, which is awesome. But I don't think it's going to happen personally. I guess we'll do Lex here since we need extra shields, and everyone else is pretty much burnt out at the moment. I think that's honestly probably one of the biggest things here is just the constant burnout of my guys. Like I can't do ultimates at all. Okay, there we go. We got her down to 2 now. But again, it's round 14 out of 15, and we still need to kill Black Canary after Zatanna. So it's like, bruh, bruh. Yeah, see, she's still not down. It's round 15 out of 15, and she's still not down. So, yeah, see, defeat. I get to the last second and I lose every single time. That was the best I've done so far, though, I will say. Normally Black Canary's at full health or something like that, or close to, by the time I get to round 15. So that was better. But as you can see, I've hit a wall, right? Resources, I'm basically just waiting every day. I'm logging in, picking up my dailies here, and then doing nothing. I'm just waiting for my resources to build up because I currently, my Superman's at rank 9, right? Level 160. I just leveled him up to 160 not too long ago. He's at badge 17. I'm trying to max him out. I just love that Superman movie, right? And this is the best Superman, in my opinion. It's my Superman, right? So I wanted to max him out because I feel like I would just use him a lot, right? Because I loved the movie. I saw it 4 times in theaters, Loki. It was great. I loved it. Like I've said like 50 times already. But I wanted him to be like one of my main guys, right? So I leveled him up. And I'm trying to level up Lex Luthor, but I'm sitting at 16,000 of 21,000 of these titanium pieces. These things are so hard to come by that it's I've just hit a wall, guys. Unless I go and put more money into the game, but I can't even do that right now, right? Because I don't get paid until Friday, next Friday. I tried to pull a bunch of things to get maybe Deathstroke from the weekly recruitment. That's who I've been going for the past week, right? But I got 2 Supergirls, so I was able to take her up to rank 8, which is cool, but like I don't know where I'm gonna put her or what team I should include her on, right? Like I got my Kid Flash to rank 8, which is awesome. That's a good. I just I don't know what to do, guys. I do not know what to do. I've hit a wall. I've hit a big wall. I took Ocean Master up to rank 6 yesterday. Same thing with Superboy. I took him up to rank 6. Again, the burn team is like my main priority outside of my top 5 characters that I'm leveling up constantly. Well, not constantly right now because of the resources, but I was leveling them up constantly. That's how I was able to progress so quickly in the game for playing it for what, 2, 3 weeks now. But again, I've hit a wall. I've hit a wall that I'm trying to get out of. It's very, very difficult. And look, I've seen other content creators talk about how 18, like main stage 18 is just difficult. It really hasn't been for me. It's been very easy up until this point. And the only reason why this one is difficult for me is because of the healing from Black Canary and the shielding from all these losers, right? So I'm trying to figure out a way to get over it. The burn works very well for this. It's just, again, I don't think my characters are strong enough to really push the extra mile and get the win. But at the same time, they're also not my top 5 characters, so I'm not leveling them up before the rest of the characters. The only time they're going to level up is when I get the weakest of my top 5 to a higher level, right? Because of the leveling matrix. Most of these characters are in the leveling matrix. But I didn't want to put resources into them. So, I mean, and I might take Starfire out eventually. What my burn team might constitute as would be Superman DCU is a given, right? And then I'm going to have the OG Superman over here, right? And then I'm going to have Lex in the back middle. Just kidding. I'm going to have Lex over there. Superboy is going to be in the middle, right? And then I might take Starfire out and put like Kid Flash in. I don't know. I'm still trying to, change it up and see what I like. If they ever come out with Firestorm, he's going to be awesome on this team. So I might replace Starfire with him. But I definitely want the 2 Superman in the front, right? Because they're the main tanks. And this DPS Superman, I know he's not considered a tank, but he's probably a little bit more tanky than the OG Superman. I'm going to be completely honest with you. He's really good. I love him. He's generally really good. If you rank him up, obviously there's better synergies with him. Like the burn team is probably one of the better synergies. I'm trying to find a team where I can put him, Mr. Terrific, and Guy Gardner on because of the movie. I kind of want to like recreate the Justice Gang, kind of, or whatever you call it. The Justice the Justice Gang is crazy. Um, Again, if you haven't seen Superman, just do yourself a favor and go see it before it's out. Like, I'm sure it'll be in the theaters for a while because I think it's made like double of its budget, right? Around there. Go see it if you haven't. It's awesome. If it's not your thing, that's okay. I understand. Sometimes the comedy can get a little too much at times, but I don't think it truly takes away from the overall feel of the movie. Um, but I liked it a lot. I liked Lex Luthor. Nicholas Hoult did an amazing job playing him. Obviously, David Cornsweet as Superman was great. And I just love having a recreation of him in the game, right? He's my favorite character so far in this game. Now, I'm also going to make a video on the characters that I want coming to DC Worlds Collide. And that'll probably be my next video, if not, you know, one of the next few videos, right? But again, guys, I'm still trying to get over this hump. And I've used all my weekly league mercenaries, right? So I feel like that would put me at an edge and I'd be able to push through with that, but I can't. I'd have to wait till, I don't know. Let's check. Hold on. I'm curious now. Um, League mercenary, and I don't know why my Superman's at level 139, considering he's at 160 now. I don't understand that. See, it says 160, but he's popping up at 139. I don't understand that at all. What? 140, 120. He should be at 140 too. None of that makes sense. I don't understand if that's a glitch or whatnot. But unable to hire, and I don't know when I'm able to hire, right? When does this refresh? I don't know. Does it refresh on Sunday? I don't know. I have no idea. What's that? Sort? Oh, yeah. I have no idea, guys. But I am also wanting to get Dr. Phosphorus. Why? Well, he would be great with Mr. Terrific. I also think he would be pretty good on a burn team if I could make it very specific. I just think he's really good. I think he's cool. I like the overall character design. I He's got good attributes and synergies with burn, but at the same time he doesn't really help a burn like synergy. But I feel like if you pair him with Terrific, he could probably do some crazy stuff. Um, I mean, I've heard other YouTubers like, Mr. Squirrel, who's in my league. Shout out to him. He posted a video that talked about Mr. Terrific. It's a very, very good video. If you guys want to go check that out. But again, he's very specific. You can only get him from the league recruitment, right? And that's very niche, right? Because you need a ton of these tickets, which I've only been able to pull the singles, right? Because I only have 9. You need 10 to recruit one, and every time I get 10, it stays at 10 and it doesn't go up, right? So I'm just pulling singles constantly. And by constantly, I mean once a week, maybe. Not even. So getting him is a pain, right? I don't even want the bride. I'm not gonna have a use for her at all. Also, what movie was she in? Because it says DCU on it. So was it in Suicide Squad? Same thing with Phosphorus. I don't ever remember them in a movie in the DC universe, right? Because I'm assuming because the new Superman is DCU that they're talking about the new universe, right? So that would mean that they would have had to appear in Suicide Squad, Blue Beetle, or Superman. But I don't remember them in any of those movies. And again, I also didn't like the Suicide Squad movie. It wasn't for me. I didn't like any of the characters really, or the comedy. I just kind of felt it was extra. But again, I also didn't have the any ties to the characters, so yeah. Maybe they're in Peacemaker. Maybe that's where they're in. I'll have to go back and rewatch not rewatch, but go back and watch Peacemaker because I haven't. Maybe they're in there. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section though, because I have no idea. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be all for the video. I've kind of ranted a little bit on my wall that I've hit. It showed, why a perfect demonstration of it too with that battle that we did. Also, there's a new code out for a Mr. Terrific avatar frame. I don't remember what it is on the top of my head, but if you go on their Instagram page, they have a post that shows it on like an infographic kind of style. Um, Again, I don't remember what this is on the top of my head, but go to their Instagram or their Facebook. I'm sure they have it on a Facebook account. I don't have Facebook anymore, but check them out. Get that code, you get a free avatar. I like it, so I equipped it. I also really like Mr. Terrific. He was one of my favorite parts of the Superman movie. He was just bad. He was awesome. Like I almost, I don't want to curse on camera or anything like that because I want to try to make it PG-13. But he was awesome. He was really awesome, guys. Um, but again, that's gonna be all for the video. Thank you so much for listening to this little rant. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.